It is Tuesday, October 23rd, 11:12 a.m. 6 degrees outside. It feels like 3, I think. Um, it's cold enough where if you're going to be out for a long time, wear a jacket. But if you're just kind of going out and about really quick to the store, a sweater should be fine. A little rainy. Not freezing yet, which is nice. But yeah, so a few things. Second week of school started, and first week was fine. I actually, at the end of last week, I was like sad that it was a weekend because I just wanted to keep going. I'm really enjoying what I'm learning. I'm starting with Windows 10 admin, and it's going well. I'm legitimately excited about school and learning this stuff and knowing this stuff. So that's good. That's something that I was worried about. The the teacher is, I guess, new to teaching, um, and and you can tell that he didn't make the any of the notes. So the PowerPoints that we go through, he didn't make them. So he kind of just basically the class is just going through the book, and that's it. There's no examples. There's not a lot of talking, which sucks. I was hoping like he would be able to teach it just from experience, Windows 10, and like show us like okay, like or tell us like when I was doing this or that. But it's just kind of he goes through the PowerPoint, kind of reads through the book, and that's it. We might do an exercise or two from the book, and that's it. And it's kind of dull, but yeah. So that's not that cool, but whatever. The Matt helped me set up through his work. He gave me a virtual connection where I can set up virtual machines and stuff, so I can have my own lab at home, which is nice. I was playing around with it yesterday. I got Hyper-V to work inside VMware and just installing stuff. So I've got that going for me. Basically what I'm doing. So also yesterday we had our first quiz, and every Monday we're gonna have a quiz. It's about a chapter a day that we go through. And so yesterday we had our first quiz, and all the quizzes are open book. I don't know about the last exam, but the quiz is open book. And some people apparently like didn't do that well, and I was like, how do you not do well on an open book test? Like, okay, if you didn't study, like even still, if you didn't study, you should be able to just flip through the book and find what you're looking for. So I don't know, dude. Some people in this class are just definitely not good at computers. Hopefully that changes by the end of it. This one lady, oh my, before I talk about the test, this one lady's like Russian or something, and she's so opinionated and so just annoying. She just keeps talking. Like, she just adds her little like quip here and there, adds to the professor, or just tells her own anecdotes. Like, I'm looking for anecdotes from this professor, not from you. She's so annoying, and she's always like, she'll ask a question, the teacher will explain it, and then apparently like it's not good enough, so she'll ask it again looking for a different answer or something. I don't really know what she's looking for. But yesterday on the quiz, there was one question that, to be honest, the wording of it was weird and the answers were weird. And it's like, it was how do you show hidden, or something about showing the hidden files and folders in Windows. And none of the, I was like, check hidden files and folders, uncheck hidden files and folders and systems. And then something else. I was like, neither of these are right. You don't check or uncheck. It's you select, do, or show hidden files and folders. So I just guessed. I selected uncheck. But like, she was just arguing with the teacher, and like, I get it. The question doesn't really make that much sense. The answer's whatever. But like, arguing just wouldn't let it go that you're checking. Like, everyone's wrong. She was saying that she selected check hidden files and folders, and she was like, that's right. You have to check. And she was pulling up folder options and showing them. And he was trying to explain it to her, and he would explain it, and she's like, no, but look, this is it. He'd explain it again, and she'd go, no, but look, this is it. He'd explain it again. No, but look, this is it. And I'm like, holy fuck, how many times do you have to have something explained to you before you just let it go? Second of all, if you don't like the answer, can you take it up after class? Like, you're wasting everyone's time arguing this. It was so frustrating. And there's this one guy who just had enough of it, and he was just like, basically he just laid into her. He's like, you're wrong. You don't like being wrong, and the only reason you're arguing right now is because you don't like being wrong. You don't like the way the answers, you don't like the way the question's worded, and therefore you got the question wrong. Everyone else got it right except for you. So just accept that you're wrong and move on. And like, he was just, you could tell he was just annoyed with like all of her shit throughout the week. Like, she's so annoying. So annoying, and she always comes late. Like, I don't know about Monday and Tuesday. I don't know what the first 3 days of the last week, I don't remember, but definitely Thursday, Friday, and yesterday she came late. Thursday and Friday she came at 1:15, and yesterday she came like 1:25. Don't know if she knows class starts at 1, and your mark is definitely affected by your attendance, so... Anyway, On the quiz, I got 95%. I got 19 out of 20 questions right. The only reason I got a question wrong is because of the wording on another question. Like, some of these questions are really poorly worded. And again, he didn't make the test. Someone else just made it, and he's just using their work. So I don't know. But the question was something about how, like, what requirements do you need for WDS to work, and or Windows 10 to work on a WDS server? And like, I selected, 1 gigahertz processor because Windows 10 requires that, and you need a PXE compatible network card. Technically right, both of those answers are technically right, but he was looking for specifically PXE compatible network, because Windows 10, like, he's looking for WDS server. I don't know. I was like, that's such a stupid reason to get one wrong, but whatever. I don't know. But I actually did study, because I don't want to just open book and be like, oh, I don't have to study. Like, I'm actually trying to learn this information because I'm gonna have to know it for my, my certification. So I am actually studying this stuff, and I knew a lot of the answers, which was nice. There's a few that I didn't. I had to double check the book, and a few that I was like, I'm gonna double check the book. I know this answer, but I'm just gonna double check the book just in case. Basically, what I'm doing is, so for example, today we're doing chapter 6 in our MCSA guide. So when I get home today from school, I'll read tomorrow's chapter 7. And then tomorrow we'll do chapter 7. I get home from school. I'll read chapter 8. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm reading it. I'm highlighting any important things. And as I'm reading through it, I'll write down my own questions, because the review questions at the end of a chapter aren't really good enough for me. I think they don't cover everything, and they're just multiple choice questions. And I'm just like, okay, well, like, this doesn't really help me. So what I'm doing is I'll go through it. Like, for example, I'll just show you here, like, I'll go through it in chapter 5, for example. I have, what is the registry? Which feature allows you to provision Windows 10 onto a certified USB stick and take it to another PC? What is virtual memory? What are offline files and how do they work? How does Wi-Fi Direct work? What is EasyConnect and how does it work? Like, these things that, like, I want to know and how they work. Like, that's how I'm studying, and I have, like, an actual printout of all my questions for each chapter. So, like, I'm doing the review questions at the end, I'm studying through this, and it's sticking. And also doing exercises. Now we'll be doing them on the VM here, and doing them over and over again, and kind of getting used to doing this stuff. So that way, when I'm done this book or this unit, I can review both this 70697 and 70698 books and be like, okay, I think actually they're 2 different exams, so I might focus on one at a time. But just review that, review my notes, review the questions, and know exactly what I'm doing, and be able to do it on the VM and be like, okay, I know how to do this. I can do this. I can pass this test. So, yeah, there's a lot of information, but I'm kind of retaining it, which is nice. I'm excited about it. Like, I want to know these things. I like knowing this stuff, and I'm excited again about going to school. And it's like, that's good, because I was worried about, like, what if I don't like this? What if, it's just boring for me? So I'm glad that's happening. Yeah, I feel like there's other things I wanted to talk about, but I forget. I started adding push-ups back to my workout rotation. I don't know if I mentioned this, but like, I stopped wearing glasses and stopped doing push-ups at the same time, because I didn't know if that was causing my headaches. They stopped for a bit. They came back like this week, kind of randomly, and then I started doing push-ups again this week, and they're kind of there again. So I don't know if it's push-ups. I might stop push-ups again, but I don't really know what's going on with the headaches, dude. They're worrying me. Pot got legalized last week. Roman Reigns announced yesterday he has leukemia, which is very, very sad. So he had to relinquish the title. Hopefully I'm watching this in the future. Everything's fine. He's back and he's, doing his thing. But it was such a weird way to get converted to not weird, but such a shitty way to get converted to a Roman Reigns fan. I don't like the guy's character, but I don't want him to die in real life. So, my thoughts are with him, and hopefully, he kicks cancer's ass, I guess. I don't really know what to say, but yeah, it's really shitty. I had a good cry. It was just tough, man. Like, that kind of stuff, like, it's so shitty seeing someone have to go through that. So hopefully that works out for him. But, other than that, yeah, like switching gears, kind of, the school has really been putting me behind on podcasts and stuff. So, like, I'm always behind on something now. So I just was starting to catch up on my podcasts and YouTube things, and now everything's, Monday came, so everyone's starting to post new videos, new podcasts. So, like, it's a never-ending process of that. And like, music, I'm behind. Like, as of today, I have to listen to 2 albums. Kano Leaks, I just helped off today listen to, but I'm just behind on that. And basically, yeah, so with this test or with this quizzing thing, what I'm hoping is going to happen, basically the way I want it to work is Friday I'll come home, I'll read Monday's chapter. Saturday, I will just spend time, instead of reading anything, I'll just go through the questions for Monday's, I'll just review for Monday's quiz. So I'll go through all the questions I have for the chapters I read that week, plus the review questions at the back of the book. Sunday, I want to read Tuesday's chapter and once again go through my test, my quiz questions. And then Monday comes and I'll be reading Wednesday's unit and so on. I can always be a little bit ahead like that, which I think is going to be good that way. I'm just starting that this week. Last week I was kind of all over the place. I didn't start writing these questions on paper until Friday. So Friday I was studying till like 9 when I got home. So I spent like, I think it was 9 hours doing, 8 or 9 hours doing schoolwork. So that was rough, but that's it for now, I guess. Overall, school's going well. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, so that's it for now. See ya.